Friends, good morning. Let's talk about what we can do during aging so we don't fall. I have a personal story to share, and it's hard to share this, but I want to. The last few weeks, I have been going back and forth to Mom's house and learning a lot. My parents live about 20 minutes from me, and my mom had a really bad fall. It was really serious, and we had the ER visit, we had a stay in the hospital and a rehab facility, and now Mom and Dad are home alone, and I've been running back and forth between where I live and they live. It's about 30 minutes to make sure they're okay, because Mom is 87 and Dad is 93. And it was interesting because the nursing home wouldn't release my mom to my dad. Said, no, not to a 93-year-old. I was like, okay, well, how about me? I'm 61. I'll be 62 shortly. And they said, yes. If you live with them for a short time, we will release your mom. Okay. But it really hit me hard. And I don't want to get emotional. I love my mom like crazy. And for any of you out there that know me, you know I've always been really close with my mom and my dad. So she recovered from the fall. But of course, as a clinician, I have to think about, I'm a person. Like, oh, I don't want that to happen to me. That was really bad. What do I do? Like, really had to change my mindset. Like, I know I eat healthy. I know I take good supplements. And I love my work. Life is good. But my mom fell. My grandmother had fallen many times. And she passed away at 92. She was an amazing lady. And what was really interesting was this. I was praying a lot because I met with some of her doctors. It's a really good story. So I go to her cardiologist with her, and I got to talk to the nurse, and the nurse was typing really fast saying, could you please teach her about protein and how much protein is important? Because my mom, I love her, but she's a carboholic. And the nurse is typing and typing and typing. And the cardiologist comes into the appointment, and she says, how much protein are you eating? We need to get you stronger. I was like, thank you. And the cardiologist said 100 grams of protein a day at least, because we want you stronger. I was like, thank you. And then we had an appointment with the internist. And I did speak with the internist beforehand just about some concerns. And yeah, I did talk about how many Twinkies and donuts and ding dongs these my parents eat, and how I don't want to be a nuisance to them about food, but I'm really concerned because both of them are weak. So the internist comes in and says, do you eat protein? And my mom goes, I don't want to lose more weight. Okay. So the internist says, you're not going to lose weight eating protein. You're going to get stronger and lose some of, like I'm pointing to a flab that I have a little bit. And it was so cool. And my mom sat there really humbled. And she goes, okay, well, this one over here, pointing to me, is a nutritionist. So she says, only you're moving in with me for a few days. Okay. And she's like, you're going to put together a diet for me, and we're not going to do supplements. I was like, okay, we're not going to do supplements, but because they're very medical minded, it's okay. But I need you to teach me what to eat. Okay. So I went shopping, and I got protein cereal. I got some protein bars that weren't loaded with sugar. I got a couple of protein powders. I showed her some frozen meals because I like frozen meals that have low sodium, higher protein, and they weren't terrible. It's just what they like to eat. I can't help it. And I spent a few days with them. And by the time I was leaving, she says, I feel stronger. Phew, yes, you're going to be stronger, and hopefully you're not going to fall again. And the reason I'm sharing this story with you is I'm 60. Actually, in a few days, I'll be 62. And I need to be stronger. You need to be stronger. My patients that come in their 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s, you guys need to be stronger. And there's so many things that you can do. So aging is graceful. not falling, and not getting hurt. Graceful, healthy. I'm a big believer in aging gracefully, and you can do it. It's not that hard, and you don't have to be an exercise guru or live at the gym. So a couple of things that I do. I have a coach that I really like. He's up in Canada, and I do workouts with him and his group. And they're not killer workouts, first of all. I don't do that. One of them, for instance, is I sit on a chair and I have the dumbbells and I'll do my exercises, and it helps me to stay lean and strong. And he has other exercises, of course, when you stand up and you do, but he's all about resistance training and muscle building. And even I need somebody like that. And I love him. If you want information about that, just comment below. The second thing that I do is I eat a very high protein diet. I wake up in the morning, I'm like, where's the protein? No carbs, no fruit. I don't want anything else but protein when I wake up, because I want to start off my day properly. For me, I eat about 120 grams of protein a day. And there are certain supplements too that I use that are peptide-based, plant-based, that support lean muscle mass, support my metabolism, so I can get rid of visceral fat and stay lean and energized. And in fact, what's really cool, I've been using a new drink. You might have seen me on Instagram or Facebook the other day drinking this Tang. I don't know about you, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm usually up out of bed. I'm not the kind of person, I know there's many people out there that hit the alarm over and over, but that's just never been me. But I do deal with that late afternoon, I need a pillow, or I need a 20-minute shutdown or a nap, is what I call it. So I've been using a new drink. It's a peptide drink, and it's all natural. And I haven't needed that. It's like, oh my goodness. The other day, Memorial Day, my husband and I went out for a date to a Thai restaurant, and we were walking through Alpharetta, and it was hot out, but we had a lot of fun. And then we came home, and he's like, I'm going to take a nap. I was like, okay, I'm going to go get my car detailed. He's like, what? It's like, yeah, I got plenty of energy, and my car's still dirty from moving, so I want to get it cleaned and detailed. So I went there, came back. I'm still going. It's like, wow. And I slept great. So I'm like, wow. And it's not like some magic potion. It's full of natural peptides to help you have normal, good energy. And it also helps with muscle and staying fit. So I really like that. And if you want information, just comment below. So the purpose of this video is been through a lot the last few weeks, between making sure my mom and dad are okay, making sure my patients are okay, and making sure I'm okay. And I can tell you, when I went grocery shopping the other day, I don't think I bought anything that wasn't protein. My husband's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I don't want you to get hurt as you age. I don't want me to get hurt as I age. And I've been redoing all my protocols for my patients and making sure that everyone is clear what to do when you're aging, so you don't fall, so you don't get hurt, you don't start breaking bones, and that you can go to the gym, and that recovery isn't a killer, because sometimes it is. But with the right supplements, it doesn't have to be. And with the right diet, you can get through a good workout. Now, many patients that I have are very autoimmune, and they hurt like crazy. They just do. So if that's you, don't be scared. I want you to reach out. I work virtually and in person. I can help you to get stronger. So aging isn't a nightmare. You know, some people say aging isn't for the weak, and I totally believe that. We need to age strong. So if this video has touched you, give me a thumbs up, send me a like, message me below, or just jump onto my website, nutritionallyyours.net, and let's do this. Let me get you stronger, just like I helped my mom and my dad. God bless everybody. Have a great day.